John Cena loves Vince McMahon. I don't care who hears it, says John. I love Vince.
Now he said this, what, 6, 8 months ago?
No, 6, 8 days ago, if that. He said it
but
last
he
week.
said that. But he said that before, though.
Not like this. I think he was like making allowances for Vince, but basically now he's just come up and said that he loves Vince. So here is the quote: "I'm not downplaying anything that needs to be decided or allegations of any kind, but when I love somebody, I love them wholeheartedly." It's quite a bold thing to say. Do you think in this day and age now? Or?
Well, he does owe his whole career to Vince. Because, his spot could have easily been taken by Randy Orton, for that matter, or a lot of guys. He was looking for the next Bret Hart, and he was trying to build a Steve Austin again. So he decided on Cena. And I think Cena's skills depended mostly on character, his interviews, because his work never matched the spot that he was in. I mean, he wasn't a tremendous over-the-top, performer, but he brought people with his energy. He brought people, and they stayed with him. Plus, he remained a good guy for the totality of his career, almost, except for lately.
And also at the beginning as well, yeah.
Yeah, he started out.
Yeah. He actually started out as a babyface, and then he went the rapping character, and then that got so popular, then he became a good guy from late 2003, early 2004 to a few weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
So a 20-year stretch.
But, okay, continue. What were you going to say?
Well, no, I was wondering whether... I mean, John Cena, I suppose, can get away with anything pretty much. But, I mean, are you thinking that enough time has passed where people can now talk about Vince again? Because Triple H thanked Vince McMahon for, in his Hall of Fame speech, which I think is more than fair enough. Because a lot of people do owe their careers to Vince, of course. But, I mean...
I predicted, I don't know, 6, 8, maybe a year ago, that anything involving Vince at this point, and that Jeanette, what's her name?
Janelle Grant. We've not heard from her in a while.
And I'm thinking it's going to go to arbitration, and I think she'll get a ton of money because Vince has it to give, and we'll never see a trial out of it. But for John Cena to come out and say that he still loves Vince, it may have been because he upset people with that remark before when he was a babyface, when he was a good guy. Now he wants to upset him because he's a heel. But I think people, when they hear that, they completely separate that and wrestling. It's just that, and Vince's backstory, I think people know enough about his backstory that they got to believe that he is, I'm not saying guilty, but almost guilty in the public's eyes. Now I can't say for sure, but I've been around him, but I've never been around him when he did this. But you hear things here. There's no need for me to hear them, but I'm hearing them anyway. So I don't know what his purpose was in saying that he loves Vince McMahon and he loves them wholeheartedly. And he would just shout out to Vince. And Vince, in case you missed it, John Cena says he loves you. So just in case you missed it somehow.
That's very good. John Cena has not signed a non-disclosure agreement, as far as we know, so he can say these things publicly.
Oh, so he hasn't signed a non-disclosure?
Not on Vince loving him, apparently, no. Or him loving Vince. So he's all good.